Taking a look at weather tonight, Weather Authority Chief Meteorologist Dan Cianca. Those bears, some of them look so cute though.
Yeah, I mean, they're adorable, right? They're big fuzzy creatures. That's why they make teddy bears, right? This is a look at state snowpack. There was a legend on here at some point in time. It just has vanished for some reason. But there's Lake Tahoe, and these are some very small snow amounts. There's not a lot of snow left up in the Sierra. There's some, but there's not a ton out there. And as we look at our statewide numbers, it's pretty abysmal. Ugh. Out there, all single digits, 7% in the north, 8% in the central, and 5% of normal in the south for a statewide average of 6% of the normal snowfall we see on the ground this time of year. That is not good news for us here anywhere across the state as we continue to suffer those drought conditions. The good news is the fire alerts have all expired as conditions are less favorable for fires to spread rapidly. However, it is still warm and dry and in some cases breezy out there. And as we take a look at the bigger picture, high pressure, a big area of warm air sitting over the west coast, is still with us. It is going to flatten out a bit this week, and we'll get a little bit more of a westerly onshore flow, which is going to reinforce what we're seeing today, and that is low clouds on the coast. So next several days are looking a little bit on that May gray side for coastal areas. Meanwhile, inland areas will stay warm, but you're going to cool a few degrees compared to some of the readings we had earlier on in the week. So expect a bit of a cool down. Then late in the week, things change quite a bit, and we could even talk about maybe an isolated rain chance, which we'll get to in a moment. Futurecast overnight tonight showing some clouds around the bay. It's not really doing a great job, I don't think, with the low cloud layer. So here's what I'm expecting to happen. Around the bay, by midnight tonight, expect low clouds and patchy fog out there. It may start to work its way into some of our inland valleys. So the Pajaro Valley, the Salinas Valley as well, maybe even up into the San Lorenzo Valley to some extent. Now the marine layer is about 1,400 feet in depth right now. The cloud ceilings are very low. So when we wake up tomorrow morning, we'll probably see clouds in the Salinas Valley. We had some fog in the Gilroy and Hollister this morning, or at least the edges of town. That will be a possibility again tomorrow morning, so keep that in mind. Very similar cloud cover tomorrow to what we're seeing today. We may get a little bit of a break in Santa Cruz at times, and we're still going to see that little slice of sunshine in Monterey like we saw today. But the east shore of the Bay Marina, sorry, you're going to be like the planet Bespin in Star Wars, Cloud City style. You're used to that in the summertime, though, and that's what it's like out there, very summer-like weather. Temperatures tomorrow into the 80s, up Highway 9, past Felton anyway. 70s up Highway 17 and 60s down on the coast. Maybe a little warmer in Santa Cruz tomorrow than it was today. You have a better chance of seeing a little more sunshine. 66 Watsonville, upper 60s Salinas, 80s in Hollister, almost 90s in Gilroy tomorrow. Over to the Monterey Peninsula, we'll see high temperatures in the mid-60s in Monterey where you'll get a little sun, same in Seaside, but cooler in Pebble Beach with a high of 60 and more clouds expected. Farther to the south, temperatures in the 70s and 80s for the majority of the Salinas Valley, but we may strike the 90s once you get south of San Ardo tomorrow when we get to 93 in Bradley and 93 in Parkfield. Over the next 7 days, temperatures look like this on the coast. We are going to see a return to those low clouds for the next several days. Now we're watching this weekend. There is a weather system that's going to come sliding down the coast, and there's a very low potential that a few showers may build up perhaps over the inland hills. There also is an increased potential for some drizzle during that event. So we've got watching on Saturday. There may be a little moisture coming out of the sky. It's not going to really do anything to the drought situation though. So just keep that in mind. There may be some slippery spots. We'll narrow that down toward the end of the week. Inland areas also, again, cooling down through the rest of the week. You'll still be windy in the valleys during the afternoons. And then as we head to the weekend, much cooler temperatures than we've been experiencing. Stay with us. We're back after this.